Are you starting your mornings with a breakfast you think is healthy, but could actually be harming your body? Meet George, a 68-year-old retiree who thought his breakfast was perfect. Every morning, he'd enjoy white toast, a glass of orange juice, and a dollop of peanut butter. It was quick, simple, and satisfying, or so he thought. Over time, George started feeling constantly tired, experiencing joint pain, and struggling to control his blood pressure. Frustrated, he discovered the shocking truth. His go-to breakfast choices were silently sabotaging his health. Does this sound familiar? If so, you're not alone. Today, we'll uncover 5 breakfast foods you should avoid if you're over 60 and share simple, healthier swaps to transform your mornings. Before we get started, comment below with the city you're watching from, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more advice like this. Let's begin with the first surprising breakfast mistake: processed cereals. 1. Processed cereals. Maria, a 65-year-old grandmother, always started her mornings with a bowl of processed cereal. It was quick, easy, and she thought it was a healthy choice. But by mid-morning, she often felt drained and sluggish. Over time, her energy levels dropped further, and she began to notice difficulty managing her blood pressure. She had no idea her healthy breakfast was partly to blame. Processed cereals, often marketed as nutritious, are far from ideal for older adults. Many are loaded with hidden sugars, which can cause sharp spikes in blood sugar levels. These spikes give you a quick burst of energy, but leave you feeling exhausted soon after. Over time, these fluctuations can increase the risk of developing diabetes or worsen existing blood sugar issues. But it's not just the sugar. Instant oatmeal, a popular alternative, often contains added sodium. For seniors managing blood pressure, this extra salt can strain the heart and negatively affect overall health. The convenience of these products comes at a cost your body might be quietly paying every day. So, what can you do instead? The good news is that you don't have to give up on breakfast entirely or spend hours cooking. Swapping processed cereals for whole, unprocessed options like traditional rolled oats is a great start. With just a little preparation, you can enjoy a breakfast that fuels your body instead of draining it. Here's a simple solution: try overnight oats. Before going to bed, mix rolled oats with almond milk or another plant-based milk in a jar. In the morning, your breakfast will be ready to eat. You can top it with fresh fruits like berries or a sliced banana for natural sweetness. Add a sprinkle of chia seeds or crushed nuts for an extra boost of fiber, healthy fats, and protein. Not only is this alternative easy to prepare, but it also provides slow-releasing energy that keeps you feeling full and steady throughout the day. It's a breakfast designed to work with your body, not against it. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. Like Maria, you don't have to settle for breakfasts that leave you feeling drained. Start your day with whole, nourishing foods that support your health and help you thrive. Next, let's move on to another surprising breakfast mistake: sweetened yogurts. 2. Sweetened yogurt. Every morning, Eleanor, a lively 70-year-old retiree, reached for her favorite fruit-flavored yogurt. She adored its creamy texture and refreshing taste, believing it was a healthy way to start her day. But during a routine checkup, her doctor urged her to take a closer look at the nutrition label. To Eleanor's shock, her healthy yogurt contained as much sugar as a slice of cake. She couldn't believe it. How could something so seemingly nutritious be so misleading? Dr. Susan Carter, a senior health nutritionist, explains that many commercially sweetened yogurts are packed with hidden sugars. For older adults, this is particularly concerning. Consuming high amounts of sugar overworks the pancreas, which produces insulin to manage blood sugar levels, Dr. Carter notes. As we age, the pancreas becomes less efficient, and this extra strain can increase the risk of developing diabetes or make it harder to manage existing conditions. The problem doesn't stop there. Many light or low-fat yogurts marketed as healthier options contain artificial sweeteners. These additives can disrupt gut health, causing bloating and discomfort, issues that older adults with naturally slower digestion are more prone to experience. The combination of hidden sugars and artificial ingredients makes these seemingly innocent yogurts a poor choice for breakfast, particularly for those over 60. But there's no need to give up yogurt entirely. By switching to plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt, you can still enjoy a creamy, delicious breakfast while avoiding the pitfalls of added sugars and sweeteners. For flavor, consider enhancing your yogurt naturally. A drizzle of honey or a touch of pure maple syrup can add gentle sweetness without overwhelming your body. Fresh fruits such as berries, bananas, or diced apples provide natural sugars along with vitamins and antioxidants that are beneficial for overall health. If you enjoy some crunch, a small handful of nuts or seeds can add texture while providing healthy fats and fiber. Eleanor made this simple change and noticed a remarkable difference. Not only did she feel more energetic throughout the day, but her digestion also improved, leaving her feeling lighter and more comfortable. "It was such an easy swap, but it's made a world of difference for my mornings," she shares with a smile. Making mindful changes to your breakfast can have lasting impacts on your health, especially as you age. By choosing unsweetened yogurt and natural toppings, you're giving your body the support it needs to thrive. Now let's uncover the hidden risks of another breakfast favorite: saturated fats. 3. Saturated fats. Frank, a 72-year-old retired school teacher, started each day with a breakfast he had enjoyed for years: crispy bacon, fried eggs, and buttered toast. He loved the hearty meal, but recently he noticed something troubling. After breakfast, he often felt lightheaded and dizzy, even though he was faithfully taking his blood pressure medication. Concerned, Frank consulted his doctor, who explained that his breakfast might be working against him in more ways than one. Saturated fats, commonly found in bacon, butter, and fried foods, can be particularly harmful for older adults. Dr. Lisa Green, a cardiologist with decades of experience, warns that excessive consumption of saturated fats contributes to inflammation in the body. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing saturated fats, she explains. This can lead to increased plaque buildup in the arteries, raising the risk of heart disease and exacerbating joint pain. But the effects go beyond inflammation. Saturated fats can also interfere with the effectiveness of certain medications, including those for high blood pressure. Dr. Green notes, these fats can impact how the body absorbs and processes medication, potentially reducing its effectiveness and leaving patients vulnerable to complications. For Frank, his beloved breakfast was not just filling, it was silently harming his health. Making small adjustments to your breakfast can make a big difference. Instead of bacon, consider incorporating avocado into your meal. Rich in healthy fats and fiber, avocado provides a creamy texture and satisfying flavor without the harmful effects of saturated fats. For eggs, try boiling or poaching them rather than frying. These cooking methods preserve the egg's protein while avoiding the added fats from butter or oil. And if you enjoy toast, opt for whole grain bread with a light drizzle of olive oil instead of butter. Frank decided to try these changes and quickly noticed an improvement. His dizziness subsided, his energy levels increased, and his doctor even complimented him on his improved cholesterol levels during his next visit. "I never thought small swaps could make such a big difference," Frank shares. By making mindful choices, you can still enjoy a delicious and satisfying breakfast while protecting your heart and overall health. For older adults, reducing saturated fats isn't just a recommendation, it's a step toward a healthier and more vibrant life. Up next, let's discuss a breakfast staple that may surprise you: instant coffee. 4th, instant coffee. Linda, a 63-year-old avid reader and morning coffee enthusiast, had relied on instant coffee for years. It was quick, convenient, and gave her the caffeine boost she needed to start her day. But as she grew older, she began noticing unusual spikes in her blood pressure and strange interactions with her medications. After speaking with her doctor, Linda learned that her beloved instant coffee might be contributing to these issues. Dr. Javier Morales, a geriatric nutrition specialist, explains that instant coffee often contains hidden additives like sodium and preservatives that can be harmful, especially for seniors. Many brands include sodium to enhance flavor and extend shelf life, Dr. Morales says. For older adults managing blood pressure, this added sodium can strain the cardiovascular system. Beyond sodium, the manufacturing process of instant coffee strips it of many antioxidants that naturally occur in freshly ground beans. These antioxidants play a crucial role in reducing inflammation and supporting overall health, particularly in aging bodies. Another concern is how instant coffee interacts with common medications. Dr. Morales notes that some additives can interfere with the absorption of drugs, reducing their effectiveness. For seniors taking medications daily, these interactions can quietly undermine their health. Linda didn't want to give up coffee entirely, but she knew she needed a healthier alternative. Her doctor suggested switching to freshly ground coffee. With just a small investment in a grinder and a French press, Linda discovered a world of richer flavors and greater health benefits. Freshly ground coffee retains its antioxidants, supporting heart health and reducing inflammation. Linda also began experimenting with natural additions like cinnamon and cocoa powder, which not only enhanced the flavor but also provided added health benefits. Cinnamon, for instance, has antioxidant properties, while cocoa contains natural compounds that can help improve mood and energy. After making the switch, Linda noticed immediate changes. Her blood pressure stabilized and her medications worked more effectively. Even better, she found the process of brewing her coffee in the morning to be a calming ritual. "It's a small change, but it's made a huge difference in how I feel every day," Linda shares. Coffee can still be a cherished part of your morning routine, even after 60. By choosing freshly ground beans and exploring natural flavors, you can enjoy your daily cup without compromising your health. Next, let's discuss a seemingly innocent breakfast choice that may be doing more harm than good: commercial fruit juices. 5. Commercial fruit juices. David, a 67-year-old grandfather who prided himself on making healthy choices, began every morning with a tall glass of store-bought orange juice. He believed it was the perfect way to start his day, full of vitamin C and natural sweetness. But during a recent visit to his doctor, routine tests revealed that his blood sugar levels were unusually high. Surprised, David asked what could be causing the problem. His doctor pointed to his healthy orange juice. Dr. Anna Collins, a nutritionist specializing in senior health, explains that commercial fruit juices often contain concentrated sugars without the fiber naturally found in whole fruits. When you drink juice, you're essentially consuming the sugar from several pieces of fruit all at once, but without the fiber to slow down sugar absorption, she says. This can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, which are especially dangerous for older adults managing diabetes or at risk for it. The problems don't stop with sugar. Commercial juices lose much of their nutrients during processing. Heat and preservatives used to extend shelf life strip the juice of vital vitamins and minerals, leaving behind a drink that's far less nutritious than the fruit it came from. David's daily glass of orange juice wasn't as healthy as he thought. It was more like liquid candy in disguise. Switching to healthier alternatives doesn't mean giving up on flavor or enjoyment. One simple solution is to eat whole fruits instead of drinking their juice. By eating an orange or an apple, for example, you get all the natural fiber, which not only helps regulate blood sugar levels, but also keeps you feeling fuller for longer. If you enjoy the refreshing nature of juice, consider making your own at home. Blend fruits with green vegetables like spinach or kale to reduce sugar content, while adding fiber and extra nutrients. A homemade smoothie with an apple, a handful of spinach, and a splash of water can be just as tasty and far healthier than store-bought options. David decided to make these changes, and within weeks he noticed a difference. His energy levels were more consistent throughout the day, and his blood sugar stabilized. It's amazing how something so simple can have such a big impact, he shares. For seniors, small adjustments like replacing commercial juices with whole fruits or homemade blends can make mornings healthier and more satisfying. By choosing natural, fiber-rich options, you'll support your health without sacrificing taste. Next, let's wrap up with a summary of what we've learned today and how you can transform your mornings into a boost for your body. Today, we uncovered 5 breakfast foods that may be harming your health: processed cereals, sweetened yogurt, saturated fats, instant coffee, and commercial fruit juices. But we also explored simple, healthier alternatives that can transform your mornings into a boost for your energy and well-being. Remember, you don't need to change everything at once. Start small. Maybe swap sugary cereal for overnight oats, or choose whole fruits over juice. Every small step makes a big difference over time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your loved ones. Together, let's embrace healthier mornings.